So you need to be aware of this, and I'm really curious for the manager abilities of Thailand. What are they doing? How are they reacting to this? Because they need a win.
They do. They need a reaction.
A good match is not enough.
Absolutely.
You need to make the best match, and you need to reward yourself and win this game.
Absolutely. And you quite rightly said, and certainly what we looked at from Thailand's side of things, they've not changed their formation. They're still sticking with a 4-3-3. But interestingly, with that left winger, as opposed to it being like an SS or a CF, it kind of gives you 4 in midfield defensively, but it also gives you 3 in attack going forward. And I think that's that little bit of balancing that Indonesia have got. They're able to kind of balance the defense and the attack without really compromising themselves going forward or backwards. And as you'll see, it's going to be Sadachat trying to defend the kick from Clock. Clock into the centre, looking for Kamboya. It's down, it's in! Goal for Indonesia!
Unbelievable. That was studied. That was perfectly studied. They exactly knew what they do. I'm really, really impressed. They are still able to impress me throughout this tournament in every game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a perfectly studied free kick variant.
Brilliant knockdown. We've seen them too many times already in this tournament. A knockdown. And it's only, what, the first 3 or 4 minutes. And I know that your old adage that has become over this tournament is it's okay to concede that early. It doesn't really change much. I feel that there needs to be a little bit of asterisk on that, saying that it's okay when you concede early, so long as it's not against Indonesia, because they have the ability to take this game away from you with 3, 4, 5, 6 goals. We've even seen through some of the games here as Karaka finds it to Jenna.
Yeah, we have the same situation now. Thailand is down 1-0 at the very first beginning of the game, and this is so hard to play against that.
Absolutely. The ball is back there to Panya. Panya. Again, Thailand can't get it going, but they've managed to recover it with Sadachat if they can get them going. Ball across here to Panya. Panya, what can he find? He can find Chambrams. Hey! Oh! It's just gone wide!
Wonderful.
It has just gone wide.
How they crossed their lanes, the running lanes, and the forward here, you could see it in that situation once again. They are crossing the running lines all the time with the forwards, opening up the spaces in the center with that style. It was so close. It was so close.
It was so close. It was millimeters, and it's the closest you would say that Thailand have come to breaching the Indonesian defense. Yes, they had a shot that was hitting the goalkeeper, but that had beaten the goalkeeper. All it had to do was find the inside of the post or the side netting, and instead it is Indonesia back the other way. Caracas fakes the stunning strike. Ball into the centre.
Wow.
Sananta with a chest. Sananta with the goal! Indonesia are 2-0 up. It was the confidence to take the chest down.
Yeah.
It would have been so easy to, as I would normally do, mash the shoot button at home because you think, oh, I'll head it first and that'll be fine. Instead, they took the chest down, have read the manual goalkeeping, and as you say, it's those moments that are milliseconds. It's not seconds here, folks. How complex is it to just take that moment?
It's hard to say. It's really, really milliseconds. It's about frames. Even if you go in slow motion mode, it's hard to identify these moments, these short moments. Yeah, now they are breaking Thailand with their chip shots. Boy, that was a dangerous duel here, almost a penalty, but was lucky enough for Thailand to gain back the possession. And we have a saying in Turkish. Yeah, I am multilingual, so I know some sayings in different languages, but wait, let's, okay.
Wait. You certainly wanted to hang on.
If you don't score your own chances, your opponent will score. And this is what exactly happened here for Thailand, or against Thailand. 2-0 down against Indonesia in the first 20 minutes.
Great ball in, that is. And Thailand are still asking questions here, but with a 2-0 deficit here, they are 1 game down. As you can see, beautiful work from our production team, that instead of the numbers we have, instead we've got some nice little colours that'll go there, and that green indicator will tell you Indonesia are 1 game up here, but China trying to find his place.
Beautiful!
Finds the goal!
That was beautiful.
What a goal from Thailand!
They rewarded themselves. It's really, really important, because in 2-0, the next goal is always really important. Who will score? If it's Indonesia going 3-0, mentally, as Thailand, you will be broke, okay? But when you score the first goal, it's 2-1 and everything is open now once again, and it's really early. We have still like 60 minutes to go.
Yeah, we've got a lot of time left here on the clock, and I'll give you a UK parlance. Game on. Game on here. in the first semi-final of the AFC eAsian Cup.
We have 75 minutes to go.
Wow.
65, sorry.
65 plus a little bit of injury time. The next goal is critical. Karaka looking for Sananta. Heading, great save for the goalkeeper. He had to put that from very low down.
Okay, we have an open match here.
We have indeed. Chaidad, Moanta, it's now heating up. If it wasn't already spicy enough, it is getting even more so. Arhan down the left-hand side here. Arhan, dribbling feet, gets the ball into the box. It's gone all the way through. Suleiman back post, good save for the keeper.
How he positioned himself with the super cancel because he anticipated that the ball would find that space, that point.
that level
impressive.
of understanding of the game.
It's so jaw-dropping. You can see that they've eaten this mode. They know everything, every mechanism of this gameplay in the 2 versus 2. They know everything. They are so well prepared.
And Suleiman cleared away, and in terms of the pressures, I mean,
now that's the chance for a counter-attack for Thailand.
It's not like you're playing with your family members or your brothers at home with a
a from the left-hand side now.
Here comes Moanta.
Going into the dribbling. He's shielding him, but not. Yeah, that was not the right direction.
Out and away by Hubner, and you know, in terms of what we're seeing here, this is some level of gameplay we're seeing. You said it was going to be high level. You said it was going to be close. And again, we can anticipate it, but we don't always believe that this is going to happen. But this is on a knife edge right now. Thailand have given Indonesia the first kind of almost bloody nose, as it were, since that Japan game in the group stage where they lost 2-1. I want to say it may even be the first time that Indonesia have conceded since the group stage. Such has there been their ferocity through this tournament. As Dola heads it back to the goalkeeper. And Uin plays it forward.
What a great day it is.
What a fantastic
It can only get better.
Yeah, that will be the quote and hashtag, no doubt, of the day, is that it can only get better. And that's what we get in these tournaments, folks. We get these players warmed up. They get into stride. And I think we asked the question on day 1 or 2 as to where you want to be hitting your best form. Do you want to maybe start off slow and then hit into your form, or do you want to hit it out the gates? And Indonesia have said, no, actually, we'll just have our form all the way through the tournament.
Yes.
And as such, they have been overly dominant here.
Really consistent.
They have indeed. Walsh down the right-hand side. Karaka in towards Kambuaya. Kambuaya looking across. It's Sananta in the middle. Suleiman on the left. He's, as we said, he's that nuisance. He's constantly available because of playing in that LWF position.
I'm still so impressed how they are aware of themselves. They are playing as one brain. This is
Karaka, Sananta,
look
Clock,
at this.
Clock makes the move, Clock makes the shot, oh, it's just gone wide.
He anticipated the manual goalkeeper. He shot into the other corner. They are so smart.
They are so in tune with what they are seeing.
It will be so hard for all of the countries to beat Indonesia. It will be so difficult.
It is almost, as you said, you're playing with 2 players who know each other incredibly well. I know you mentioned about the Pro League that is a traditional, or is a 2v2 league over in Indonesia. We talk about prep work, and as you
can see
here,
that Thailand is switching their forward, changing their forwards. They are getting more compact. Yeah, they have the spaces in the front. We have to say, Indonesia is giving them the opportunities now. And Thailand is making a really good job. They are crossing the players all the time with the ball holder and the forwards in front of them. So they are creating that spaces, which they are doing really well. Now we're in the second half with Thailand in the blue kits from the right to the left side, and Indonesia with the red kits from left to the right side.
Yeah, and the thing with this as well, I mean, you talk about dummy runners, and that's just a play style within the game. But
exactly.
Here, if you've got another human that is next to you, you can feint to go one side and go back in the other.
Yep.
And
yes.
And it's a movement that you're not necessarily natural to if you're a 1v1 player, because you are heavily reliant on the AI making those types of runs, but they don't behave in the same way that a human does. So having that human kind of tag team partner, as it were, they can behave in such a different fashion compared to what you would be used to. It's almost as though Thailand aren't necessarily used to that type of movement, because they're both tracking the same player, and it's taken them out of position. Suleiman tries to find a through ball.
Oh, that was close.
Heavy Boon cleans it away.
Yeah, the problem is also now from Thailand's point of view, you need to score. That means you need to be more offensive, and that means you need to open up the spaces in your own half, in your own game plan, in your own tactic. And yeah, Indonesia is like, oh yes, I will take that. Yeah,
indeed. They will take that, and certainly as it stands right now, they will be taking the bragging rights of Southeast Asian esports, because this, as we mentioned already, a Southeast Asian derby between these two nations. Neither one of them will want to lose. At the moment, Thailand will give it their all to try and get this one back on side, but unfortunately, they will not necessarily have that opportunity if Indonesia keep playing the way that they are. We have 140,000 people in the live chat. What a fantastic audience it's been, and what a spectacle you have seen so far. You better stay in your seats though, because we've got more action than just this game coming up. It's Presuwan, Pomfan, Chanamsi, Panya in towards Chaidan.
Big
Chaidan
chance,
trying
no!
to Chaidan could save! It can't pop up nicely, it's cleared away. Sananta wins the header, Karaka wins it on. And it's the first time, I would say, I've seen a little bit of vulnerability from Indonesia. They look a little bit, every time there is a chance that is there, they're looking a little bit fragile here. And as you already said, they're giving spaces where
they are showing nerves
before.
today. They are showing nerves today. We can see that. And Thailand is making a fantastic job. They can be so proud of themselves. I know they don't want to hear that. They want to win this game, but they are doing an awesome job, and they have almost half an hour to go in game to equalize.
You can see the chat is just flying here.
It's
absolutely crazy. I mean, we are, you know, again, for a former streamer and an active streamer, even we are not necessarily used to the ferocity of what we are seeing. That chat is absolutely flying. And again, we thank you all, whatever time zone you're in, whatever the time of day it is, whether you're listening to us at work, whether you're at home on a TV, whatever it is, we thank you for joining us on finals day here at the first ever AFC eAsian Cup 2023. And I am sure, again, it has been a roaring success so far for Indonesia, but they want that extra step. They want more, as you'll see.
Let me quickly take a look at the formation.
Med, over to you.
It was too fast.
That's how quickly they go, folks. They don't want to give us any info here in the commentary box.
Unfortunately, but we will see everything on the pitch now.
We certainly will. We certainly will. If you're a fan of looking at patterns, they will be able to tell you almost instinctively what we are seeing. And you will see here as well, they're sticking to the same types of substitutions every time. We're seeing the same players come on. Striyuk, Strajad, Randani, we're seeing them always come on at the exact same time. So again, you talk about preparations and game plans. It's even down to what substitutes you bring onto the field.
Yeah, you need to be aware of your team. You need to know what works the best for you. Do you need a dribbler? Do you need a header? You know, do you need physicality? Do you need explosiveness? Do you need agility? Of course, they know every nuance of this game. They know every nuance of their own team, and this is how they proceed. Who will make the right decision? This is the answer which needs to get answered on the pitch right now. Indonesia.
Indonesia are certainly there. I mean,
even
they only have to hold on to this.
Even that we didn't see big chances from Indonesia right now. So Thailand is more and more able to make and increase the pressure on Indonesia. They are on red, which you can see on the right bottom corner. That means their whole team is acting more offensive. And now in that second, Indonesia switched to blue, which means they are going more on defensive. They want to secure their lead. It's a really open game. It's a really intense game.
It really is.
And this is what we expected. This is what we wanted as viewers, as casters, you know?
Yeah, we could sit here in silence and just let you indulge in this, folks, but I still don't think that the pictures would put it into words as to just how close this game is. Salachat with the header. Chaidad trying to play it down the middle. Instead, it's cleared out. It's Striyuk towards Ferdinand. Or Mathnathan. For Chanadong. Pomfan wins it back. Can Thailand find an answer here? Sadachat in towards Chamramsi. In towards Sarachat once more. Chanadong. Chanadong, Thailand. It's a big opportunity. It's cleared. It could have gone anywhere.
Woo.
Very much a panic there. 15 in-game minutes here.
And you can see Indonesia players are sweating. They're always drying their hands. That is really sweaty. And yeah, 160 people in the chat.
106 armor, and they're looking for potentially an Indonesian victory here. And they may just get one. Ramdani down the left-hand side, looking in towards Drajad. Goes back to the keeper. There's still time here. If you're a Thailand fan, there is still time here for the War Elephants to just try and get something going here. But their past selection, their past choices, especially against an Indonesia who are on all-out defense.
Statistic-wise, most of the goals are being created in the last minutes in football, whether it is in real life or in virtual football. I've read some studies about that, regarding that, and yeah.
We just see some big game plan switches here. This is going to be the key moment.
Thailand needs to get more offensive now, and they will be more offensive now. They will sub in, I think, offensive players for defensive players. 2-1-3 now with a 3 at the back. They have 3 defenders now. They need to risk it. They have nothing to lose. Nothing. It doesn't matter if you lose 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-2, 10-0. Doesn't make a difference. So they want to score. They want to equalize, and this is exactly the right way to go. Almost 10 minutes to go. It's enough time. They can score. Indonesia isn't changing anything, and you can see that Thailand is becoming more wide now in their game. They have now right midfield and the left midfield, so they will have now power in the center, power on the wings, and they are becoming more unpredictable like that. Let's see if they can reward themselves.
Let's see if they can, but at the moment the ball is not in their possession. Ball up high, knocked down again, and it's going to be out of the way, and it's a stunning pass downfield, and that might just change a little bit of trajectory here. Thailand, what can they get done? Sadachat is still their star man. Fala, it's out to the left-hand side, and Patanyama will clear it forward. Henviboon.
Yeah, Indonesia is extremely defensive. They are parking the bus, which is understandable with this standing. But now Thailand.
Sarachat, Chamramsi, still going to be cleared away. And as you said, if they put the handbrake on that bus at the back, it is certainly going to be a challenge to break through it if Thailand can. There is 3 in-game minutes left here, plus whatever the referee adds on. Palmfan, Chamramsi, and you can see just the wave of red shirts that are back behind the ball for Indonesia, and they have still got that out ball down the left-hand side. It's Drajad this time. Drajad,
3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes to save your tournament, Thailand, or they will be knocked out at the semi-final hurdle. As we said, Indonesia, bottom of your screen, are already 1 game up. If they can see this out, it will be Indonesia booking themselves into the first final of the AFC eAsian Cup in history, mind you. This is the first ever AFC event.
And of course you want to crown yourself with this title. Of course you want that. If you're a competitor,
ball given away in a bad part of town there. And it looks like they've got 1 more maybe, and then they've gone all-out attack, ball forward.
Can Thailand score?
They can't, and there is the final whistle. Indonesia are your first finalists of the AFC eAsian Cup 2023.